Hello,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Yes. Am I audible now?
Yeah, good.
Sorry, sir.
Audible with quite a big presence.
Sorry.
Yeah. You are audible and very nice. Thank you. You are in Bhuj or in Delhi?
Currently in Bhuj, sir.
Okay. Lovely area, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Very nice. I really like the whole district.
You are in the town of Bhuj? You're posted in town of the Bhuj or?
Yes, sir. Proper Bhuj town.
So did you see how long you have been in Bhuj?
About a year, more than a year.
So you must have learned everything about Bhuj.
Regarding, sir?
In general, why Bhuj is important? It is a bigger disaster. How has it been built
Yes,
later on? What are the food habits? What are
Yes.
the clothes of Bhuj which are special? There are
Yes.
special artwork like Madhubani. They have a different artwork. It
Yes,
deals
sir.
with glass and other things.
Yes, sir.
So tell me something about Bhuj and
Yeah, yes, sir. The Bhuj town is named after Bhujia Hill, which is located here. And the people here speak Kutchi language, which is different from Gujarati. It is more close to Sindhi language. And with regards to the art forms prevalent here, Rogan art is a very famous oil painting which is done here, and it is now limited to a particular family only. That tradition of Rogan art. And apart from that, various handicrafts are very famous of Kutch, which includes embroidery and copper work, and also ajrak print, which is done on cotton, is also very good over here, sir.
anything else?
Apart from this, geographically, if we speak, Kutch is a very earthquake prone zone. It lies in seismic zone 5. Every 50, 100 years we witness a very strong earthquake. The last earthquake which came to in 2001. After that, in that earthquake, there was large amount of disaster and destruction. But if we see now, Bhuj has developed tremendously, huge amount of investments and focus and relief and rehabilitation work that was done. It has changed the landscape of Bhuj. And also, sir, it is mainly arid desert type of area, rocky desert, you can say. But with the incoming of Narmada Canal recently, we can see agriculture and horticulture in the area has got a tremendous boost.
Anything else?
Also, sir, the Kutch district is a bordering district which is near to the Pakistan border, and the area of the border is very unique because it is salt marshland, which is locally known as Run. It is 6 months under the water, and when in summer it dries, it forms a salt pan, which creates an illusion of white desert like landscape. Also, sir, with regards to the border, there is a issue which is known as Sir Creek issue in the between India and Pakistan, and that is a major point of contention between the two countries.
Anything else?
Apart from this, sir, economically, it is a major hub due to presence of Kandla and Mundra port, which are major ports in India. So, port-led development has happened in the southern part of Kutch.
Any reasons why these ports must be there?
It is due to the natural creek formation which enabled the port development. Since the ancient times, we have seen that there was port of Mandvi and Jakhau in the region.
That's okay. When it was a combined India, it was possible. Why should a strategic port be located in Kandla and Mudra? which is so prone to attacks. And
Yes,
there's
sir.
no nearby country anyway.
Yes, sir. After the partition of India, the major port of Karachi went to Pakistan. So
Yeah.
there was a need to develop a port in the western part of the India.
We had in Mumbai, we had in Mumbai 3 ports nearby.
Yes, sir. But the accessibility of Kandla and Mundra port to the northern part of India is much more better.
It is same distance from Delhi as Mumbai is.
But to sir diversify, because we have a lot of traffic movement at Mumbai, and it was very congested. To
You see,
further,
understand the Karachi location to feed the Middle East and the neighboring countries was
yes,
strategic. So it was
yes,
made at Karachi, then at Mumbai, and then it down south in Kerala coast.
yes, sir.
But strategically, are there studies available on strategic location of Kandla? Because if you take the goods going to Mumbai, yes, I understand that a lot of goods to go. Where we export from those ports?
Sir, the
Where the
Kandla,
vessels go?
yes, sir. The Kandla post is mostly caters to the West Asia and the Middle Eastern countries. Oil imports
Is
that
it because of
come.
the oil to be brought in India? Kandla is important.
Yes, sir. It is a major port for the crude oil which is imported in India, and through which through the Kandla port it gets transported to the Jamnagar oil refinery and Vadinar oil refinery, sir.
Yeah, but Mundra.
Sir, Mundra is a private port. It majorly deals with containers and
Yeah,
while the
that's what I'm
Kandla,
saying. That's what I'm saying. No private port can come until government of India decides this. So, what are the advantages of Mundra port? Kandla is very specific
yes, sir.
for crude oil
Yes,
because
but
Bombay was full.
yes, sir. To as I said, to diversify the import export of rest of the commodities from the India, because it is
Why
majorly,
not the near side? Why not down south in Gujarat, the port location, which was the earlier trade under the Oliveira? You go
sorry,
towards
sir.
Porbandar,
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I'm not particularly aware
just
about
look
this.
at that. And you are not specified run of Kutch and nearby the sites which were for Indus Valley.
Yes, sir. Dholavira. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, something important happened after the earthquake. A major change in management of the disaster occurred. Till that time, there was no disaster management system. So,
Yes, sir.
present existing disaster management system was developed after Bush earthquake.
Yes, sir. The NDMA guidelines.
Yeah. Okay. You are with the Ministry of Home. What's your
Yes, sir.
current work?
Sir, I am currently working in Intelligence Bureau.
Okay. So, were you taken in the police side of the intelligence bureau, or were you selected for intelligence bureau?
I was selected for the Intelligence Bureau
Okay.
from separate exam.
Yeah, I understand that. So, you were
Yes, sir.
selected there, and what is the career progression?
Sir, I am currently working as inspector, and career progression is good, but compared to civil services, it is
No,
civil
but
service
what it is. We
career
know inspector
progression.
level is a class B position. We
Yes,
understand
sir.
it.
Yes, sir.
There's nothing to be shy about it. We only want to know from you how does the career progression occurs.
It is just like the government's other departments based on
So from class B to
seniority
class
and
A,
department.
yeah. How many years of service required
Sorry, sir, I couldn't get you.
to become eligible for class A officer? You are in class B. How
Yes,
many
sir.
minimum number of years required to get promotion?
If I clear the exams, the fast track promotion exams in 7 to 8 years.
Just find that out yourself. Ask you more questions on CBI, not questions, answers, but precise answers to cases you are dealing with. Sometimes CBI does the case based, sometimes also does the intelligence work. So intelligence work is done broadly. The method of intelligence work you can explain. And the question is, how do you ensure that you are not infringing anybody's personal life, privacy? The role of CBI intelligence in personal freedom, as said by National Human Rights Commission.
Yes, sir. But the intelligence work is the privacy as said by Supreme Court also is subject to the national security and national interest, sir. So
Yeah, but not everything is national interest. In a private individual person is also national contributor. That's why there are national human rights. Otherwise, intelligence agencies will enter everybody's kitchen.
that is a point, sir. But there is a thin line of a difference between intrusion
So
of
there are
privacy
two different departments, and there are do's and don'ts. So what is don'ts in CBI?
regarding maintaining privacy.
Maintaining privacy and doing intelligence. One is that you do intelligence in general surveillance. Other is you do specific information-based intelligence.
Yes, sir.
Third, you are thinking that there would be national interest.
Yes, sir.
So citizen must know about it.
Sir,
So sometimes innocent citizen is not aware what he is speaking because there is a freedom right given in Constitution. Constitution says that he has a right to speech, but a right to speech, he discusses the government action and oppose them. It doesn't become human right. It doesn't become intelligence issue. So the thin line in the impact on privacy currently more is seen is that intelligence agencies are entering the private lives of people.
but it is not that everybody's private life is being hampered or intruded into. It is the, you can say, the suspected people or who people are under observation. Only those
Yeah, but
people.
this list of under observation, there must be some parameters written.
Yes, sir.
Who could be under observation? If I live in a community whose community is targeted, the all does not become your subjects. So please understand this limit of human rights and targeting people.
Yes,
You are
sir.
trying to appear for civil service, which will be more senior officer, who are more accountable in policy and decision making.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
They can ask you question on your training
Okay.
and how far that training has added value to you. How many years you are working?
Sorry, sir.
How many years are you working?
2 years will be completed in June, sir, for in
The training also.
including training, sir.
Yeah. So what are your component of training and what did you learn? What are the skills added to you? What are the challenges that you should?
Yes, sir.
Hobbies, you only wrote Madhubani painting. So everything
Yes.
around Madhubani you can discuss. Is
Yes.
Madhubani painting depict stories or stories?
Sir, there are multiple themes on which Madhubani paintings are made. Firstly, is sir, divine themes like gods and goddesses are painted. Secondly, can be the themes of the day-to-day activities and the chores. And third theme is like abstract and different motifs are painted.
Did you do any course on Madhubani or just by choice?
No, sir, I learned it through YouTube and videos on the internet, sir.
Now, if you want somebody ask you, Madhubani is a painting which has origin much longer period. What is the time Madhubani came into being? When it was recognized as a form of art?
Yes, sir. It is prevalent in the Mithila region from long back, but this was discovered post a earthquake in after independence, and thereafter it gained prominence.
No, when you talk of Mithila, it is mythical or mythical painting style, or is it real painting style in Mithila region?
So that is same as Madhubani painting. As I said, there are multiple themes.
No, but Mithila also connected with mythic of Janak,
Okay, sir.
connected to the Ramayana period. But Madhim paintings are not Ramayana period.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for
Any
adding.
excavation have dated the Madhubani paintings past.
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about this.
Okay, good. Are there courses in universities about Madhubani painting?
I am
There is
not
somebody
aware about any
specialized.
course. No, sir.
All right. What did you graduate in?
Sir, in mathematics honors I did from Delhi University.
From Delhi University. Which college?
It's a Jesus and Mary College.
Mm-hmm. You understand now your course was 3 years BSc. You had a 3-year BSc course?
Uh, yes, sir. Honors courses for 3 years.
Now, have you read the new education policy
Yes, sir.
where they say that courses will be 4-year and there would be no MPhil?
Yes, sir.
So read something about national policy, what changes are coming in Delhi University. Keep a track.
Yes, sir.
In what branch of mathematics interests you?
Sir, I feel arithmetic and calculus is more to my liking.
I think my BSc arithmetic was over.
But that is the thing which I continue even today in my daily life. So that is
So
more
daily life is pure.
practical.
Daily life is not mathematics. It is numbers and the use of simple formulas arithmetics,
That is
progression,
arithmetic. Yes, sir.
and bit of statistics.
Yes, sir.
The boundaries of arithmetic ends where
Yes, sir.
number manipulation is arithmetic. After that, what happens?
There are different branches like algebra, analysis, calculus. Particularly, I in all these I like calculus more. It basically deals with the rate of changes of any quantity or a variable and integration of various variables, which has a very
Hmm.
significant use in various sciences, be it physics or astronomy.
Yeah, this lead to statistics. Looking at change,
Yes, sir.
and you determine the R squares and other things in
Yes, sir.
probabilities.
Yes, sir.
Well, I do think the mathematics interest young boys and girls now. And how do you bring interest in them?
Yes, sir. Mathematics is usually seen as a very tough subject by children, but to inculcate a interest among them, I think maths needs to be taught in a more playful or a enjoyable way, in through which students can actually connect with it. The pedagogy methods that are currently being used, they are not
You're
very
teaching
exciting.
calculus, you're teaching calculus fundamentals. How interesting can you make it by doing what? Give one example. Hello. Yeah, there is a break in connection. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Yeah. So please look at it more carefully your mathematics,
Yes, sir.
your work, which I mentioned to you. You were in MHA. Earlier, you were in some other department, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
What
In
department you were?
Delhi Development Authority.
Yes. So tell about DDA, something, prepare that. DDA was supposed to, one time, place for corruption and everything happens in Delhi. And they destroyed the master plan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who develops the master plan for Delhi?
Delhi Development Authority, sir.
And they violated maximum.
Sorry, sir.
They violated maximum, isn't it?
Actually, sir, they make the plan. There are multiple agencies in Delhi that are actually working towards development of Delhi. So you can't just say it's DDA.
The people think that if the house been made, people have made another room and they approve DDA.
Yes, sir, that is actually happening.
So if the master plan is being made, why do you approve? And part of the problem in Delhi of pollution is because now the master plan says houses can be 4-story with one underground. So everybody is breaking, and construction is 24/7 in Delhi.
Yes, sir. The construction is a major reason for air pollution in Delhi.
Yeah,
And
while we keep on talking about criticizing Haryana and Punjab for Parali, no word has been talked about DDA.
but the construction work is also important for overall growth.
It's important on a master plan. It's not important. So you can't change master plan to suit needs.
Yes, sir. It
So
should be done according to the laws. Yes.
world countries to accommodate people in Delhi. We have made Faridabad. We have had the whole north. What do you call the Delhi zone, developmental zone, NCR. So we could have diverted people to NCR.
Yes, sir. A better management needs to be done for, you can say,
Because
sustainable growth.
instead of continuous 24/7 uh, construction is allowed, and the cost of housing has changed. For example, in South Delhi, if I have a single house, I give it to a builder, he makes 4-story, I get 10 crores, also a house, and sell one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is
So it
happening,
becomes
sir.
business for people who have land there.
But sir, it is the capital of India. People, the demand of housing there is constantly increasing.
Please understand the world capitals of London created new housing areas.
Yes,
That's
sir.
why Noida was made. That's why. So why didn't we transfer the policy to NCR? That's why NCR is big.
Yes,
In
sir.
all
To diversify the
countries,
crowd.
remember, trains are created to Palwal, trains are created to Aligarh, trains are connected to Herat, not to bring it to center city. So DTA never tried to tell government that please explore out.
Yes, sir. DDA is majorly, as far as my knowledge is there, it focuses on development of Delhi. As the new master plan has also focused, it is now shifting towards what is actually inside Delhi, like of unrecognized colonies and congested slum areas. So it is moving towards their redevelopment and pooling the land and developing it all together
This
again.
plan, as the government does, every time government does, whenever election comes, recognize a lot of benefits. So DTA has a look on the land for Delhi. They have a master pool of land.
Sorry, sir, I can't.
Who has the pool for Delhi land? Custodian is Delhi Development Authority. Who is the custodian of Delhi land?
Delhi DDA is the custodian of the land.
If a Rathraj colony has come, it has come because DDA was laxed.
Yes.
So there can be hard questions on DDA to you.
Yes, sir.
I raise this question to you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Mathematics I already proved to you how to make it interesting. It can become only interesting when candidate is required to apply to real life.
Okay, sir.
Not by
Yes, sir.
teaching in a different manner by pedagogy alone. It is to link it with an application which a person can solve it.
Yes, sir.
So you have to think if I'm teaching algebra, how does the algebra makes me understand some of the concept which applies to my regular life? In the example which you will use of algebra,
Use of algebra in daily life.
yeah.
Algebra basically deals with the variables and equation we form from them. So a basic example that I can give is like if I have 10 rupees with me, and I have to buy two types of chocolate. One is of 1 rupees and is of 2 rupees. So the quantity which I can buy of both the chocolates in 10 rupees, that can be determined by a simple algebraic equation: x plus 2y is equal to 10. So x and y are the quantity.
The point is that if you start, give first an example, and if you pose the question that if I solve this, what tools do I use, and then I teach algebra, they will correlate. We do it reverse. We teach the algebra first, and then try to give them application.
Yes, sir.
So that's what it called to make mathematics more romantic. That when I teach the subject, I give application first, then raise questions, and how to solve these questions, give the.
Yes, sir. That will make it more interactive and interesting.
Okay, and this said something in kindly look.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes.
What else is your interest? Obviously, you're being given some question of women empowerment.
Yes, sir.
But please do go through the economic aspects of the country. Budget just crossed through, and
Yes, sir.
economic development.
Yes,
A
sir.
number of things PM keep on saying. And I'm told board asking these questions. For example, is becoming what the PM is now saying that we will become developed country in my next term. It's a slogan given. New. So is it? I mean, is this a political question or is it reality that we become developed country?
Yes, sir, we can surely become a developed country with the rate of growth we are witnessing and the various schemes that are working in the social sector as well.
And 90% people say it's not possible. If you simply calculate rate of growth, you are a mathematician.
Yes,
How many
sir.
years it will get 5 trillion? Economy from today. If you have, what is it today, size of the economy?
Size is around 3 point some. I'm not sure of the figure.
Yeah, get the right figure. And see how 3.2 goes
Yes,
to
sir.
developed country. Developed countries, economic aspect, social aspects, and in social pointers, we are 180.
Yes, sir.
हेलो मैं अभी कॉल करूँ आपको थोड़ी देर में जी so developed countries what are the parameters which divide between developed country developing country and backward countries there has to be indicators so your answer was so quick as if you had proved it is possible a lot of people have research papers to show even 5 trillion is not possible without a 10% growth.
But various
The
studies
growth
like
has not crossed 7%.
I have also studied reports of IMS and World Bank which are saying that by 2030 we can achieve 5 trillion.
2030 is 6 years down the line. Initially
Yes.
said by 2040, 24. Now election 24 is saying next time. 30 will slip down because it does not account many changes. So as a student of science and maths, you should know your numbers right.
Yes, sir.
In possible business scenario. And parameters used to define them. Like for example, we say 80% are literate. To convert 86 to 90 take more time.
Yes, sir.
Current growth rate in higher education is only 30% GFR. To make it 50, you require huge investment.
Yes, sir.
How many number of universities are required? Industrial growth is only at what percent? Industrial growth has not jumped. Agriculture is shrinking. Only service sector has grown. A new
Yes,
policy in service sector has not come.
but we are now focusing on manufacturing as well and to
Where is the
increase
scope? Where is the scope?
we are now entering in the new emerging fields, like recently we are focusing on semiconductor production in India.
This is required only to fulfill our needs of producing car.
Sorry?
You know, we depend on our car production on companies outside.
Yes,
And
sir.
we import them.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Even defense need is so large.
But as steps are being taken, sir, in direction like manufacturing, defense manufacturing also, like defense corridor is being developed in Uttar Pradesh. So we are working on it, and sooner or
But
later
you must know
we'll
numbers. They are political statements. But how the numbers join? Bringing a defense corridor around Aligarh in Uttar Pradesh, where no industry of defense production occur, is not a right place. Most of the defense production industries are in south, in other places.
Yes, sir. But for the development of the areas which are backward, we need to diversify.
That's a different thing. You don't carry production, you carry something else. You would have taken agriculture production units, which is the main work. You can't
Yes, sir,
fit. You can take semiconductor elsewhere, but manpower semiconductor is available only in capital cities. What do? After all, IT sector grew first in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, and Chennai. Why?
Right, sir.
Because manpower is there.
Yes, sir.
It has now taken 20 years to go to, even Jaipur could not be gone.
Not Gurgaon and
Patna
Noida.
has not become a center. Patna has not become a center yet.
Yes, sir. Right.
Ahmedabad has not become a center of IT.
Gift City
Gujarat
is
still remain a
developing well.
chemical. Gujarat still remain a chemical state.
Yes, sir.
Where make more chemicals are done. Even car sector has come down. If you read Gujarat economy, what is coming in Gujarat in production? Our sector has gone down.
Pharmaceuticals and chemicals are major.
That's it. That's their strength. Any case.
Yes, sir.
Gujarat's
And
strength was pharmaceutical and this.
oil
Gujarat was also.
refining and petrochemical. And if
They
we
were
see
there
soil,
already. They were there for 20 years now, 30 years. After Jamnagar, nothing has come.
one
We
thing I
discussed
would like to
Kandla.
add.
We
One thing I
discussed
would like
Kandla,
to.
isn't it?
Yes, sir. One thing which is developing here, specifically if I talk about Kutch, it is the renewable energy park. It is a huge solar wind hybrid park.
So this was already a wind energy farm, which was biggest in area of Bhuj. Now they are putting solar.
No, sir, it is
Solar
different
car.
area.
I understand. But in that similar area, wind farm, as you travel from the Rajkot towards Bhuj, was the Tati farm.
But
And Gujarat
sir,
was quite advanced in wind farm.
but the project I am currently talking about, it is near to the border area, Khavda, which is the place. It is largest solar wind hybrid park, new greenfield project it is, which will be, if completed, it will be largest in the world. So it is
Okay.
whole barren
How much
land is
will
being
it? How much
transformed
will
into
it? How much will it produce?
3 gigawatts.
3 gigawatts of power. What is the current
Yes.
power scenario in India?
Current power scenario in
Total, what is the total production of power in India? All put together?
solar power.
Total power.
Sorry, sir, I'm
You
not
must
aware.
understand these numbers now.
Yes, sir.
What is 3 gigawatt vis-a-vis the total power now? Jamnagar
Yes.
was also to be the best in the world. Still, lot of in Mahanadi Basin, lot of in other cairns has got in the desert Rajasthan.
Yes, sir.
So something are hearsay, something are reality. So what is the total power production in India?
What is the sorry?
Total power produced in India.
Sorry, I can't recall the exact
Therefore,
number.
you can then you can appreciate 3
Yes, sir.
gigawatt means what? You understand?
Yes,
The
sir.
moment you bring energy in it, you should be open to. So when you answer, now you bring energy in it, isn't it? During discussion. They will keep on asking an energy.
Yes, sir.
So therefore, you must cover different variety of areas.
Yes, sir.
Discussion on developed issues will emerge. Education will emerge, health will emerge, everything will emerge.
Yes, sir.
Developed nations have the indexes, human development indices, the human rights indices, the economic aspects. Our per capita income is still about $2,000. Compare this with a developed nation, which is the poorest among developed nations, which are the G8 countries.
GA countries.
G8,
G8.
which are supposed to be developed countries.
Sorry, G8. Yes, right.
G8. Which are the G8 countries?
USA,
G8.
USA, China, Britain, UK,
Hmm.
France, Germany,
G. G.
and Canada,
Hmm.
and Japan,
Italy.
and Italy. Yes, sir.
Russia is kept out yet because
Yes.
not a NATO country. And
Yes.
what is the minimum per capita with them? And do you see we get that per capita income? I'm talking a minimum. If we count Switzerland, whose per capita income is very high. On the other hand, in countries in America, near New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, per capita income is highest, but the wealth distribution is in few hands. So these are the challenges.
Yes, sir.
It is not the GDP goes, where do you invest this GDP?
Right. Sir. Yes.
So you should be clear about it. All right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Any other issue you want to talk to me?
No, sir. That
Is
I
it
don't have.
okay? Or I exposed you to different variety of areas. So
Yes,
please
sir.
start your preparation. When is your interaction with commission?
26th of March, sir.
There's still time.
Yes, sir.
So there's enough time every day, taking one topic, ask more question, go in depth, answer, prepare like this.
Yes, sir. Yes.
In the way the questions can be asked, I told you.
Yes, sir.
I discuss Bhuj with you, I discuss your department with you, I discuss challenges to you, discuss energy, discuss developmental issues,
Yes, sir.
new education policy.
Yes, sir.
Good? Happy?
Yes, sir. It was quite comprehensive, sir.
Good. All the best thing.
Thank you, sir.
Any question you have on your mind?
Uh, One thing, like I belong to Delhi, currently posted in Gujarat. So these two states I should prepare.
You belong to what? Delhi.
Yes, sir. But my parents belong to UP and Bihar.
Okay. You see, as a candidate for civil service, you should know what is happening in each state,
Yes, sir.
their developmental issues, the major schemes which impact. So, to that extent, your first four papers in civil service, they did not say the question would be in Delhi. It
Yes.
is expected that where you live, it's something added to your personality. So,
Yes,
you live the culture of Bhuj, you know about Bhuj, what is the way life people live, what are the challenges. Similarly, what are challenges in Delhi, how do you solve them? That's all is expected.
okay, sir.
Good?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Bye bye. Otherwise, you are a very good girl, but knowledgeable, looks all right.
Any other
Just what? Huh?
feedback? What you?
Feedback is you are there, just prepare a little more.
Okay, sir.
The way
Regarding.
I told you to prepare. Ask a question more deeper, deeper, deeper. Answer yourself.
Yes, sir. And rest, if you say because it's a test of personality and not of knowledge, It is
So
generally the
knowledge,
myth.
as I asked you about Bhuj,
Yes, sir.
that's how in 1 year you added to Bhuj your life.
Yes, sir.
Your observing power, your understanding of problem.
Okay.
So if the transport is fine, the food is good, people are happy, per capita income, what are the development projects? Like in
Yes.
Delhi, there's a Mohalla clinic, which was a good solution. The power solution has been solved. Now there's
Yes,
no
sir.
outage in Delhi. In last half government, 10-year government, there's not been a power failure in Delhi.
Yes, sir.
He reduced theft. So some good things have happened.
Any
But
suggestions?
broader problem is that Delhi is governed by two governments.
Yes, sir.
So that itself is a question.
Okay, sir.
Why not convert Delhi into the centrally controlled?
Centrally controlled state.
UP. Because the UP
You,
is UP earlier.
yes, sir. But
Which is
it
the chief minister.
initially it was a UT, but for decentralization and better administration of the
Yeah,
large
all the
areas, so the voice is not proper, sir.
I'm saying the current challenges between chief minister and the lieutenant governor,
Yes, sir.
where courts are intervention, is not a good model for a state to work.
Yes, sir.
State once made has its power.
There
So
should
now
be a
it does.
cooperative federalism structure.
Yeah. So it is not CM alone. It is must be cooperative federalism.
Yes, sir.
He is not an agent of government of India.
Yes, sir.
This issue has
There,
emerged in Kerala. This issue has emerged in Tamil Nadu. This has emerged in Delhi. This has emerged in all states which are not governed by BJP. So it's a
yes,
broader issue that
so
state developments have been handled and stopped by the governors because they are not clearing files.
what should be my stand regarding this issue?
Your stand should be clear. Follow the rule written for governors.
Yes, sir. But in certain
After
cases,
Bomai
like
case, no,
discretionary power.
after Bomai case and the rule for governor is already fixed. What are the powers of governor? Like the power of president. Tomorrow, president sits on the act. What will central government do?
Yes, sir. So
The governor can
but
only
in
ask
certain
question.
cases, we see there is discretionary power also given to the governor. So there
There is
is
no
where
discrete power. There is no discrete power to governor.
like
In cases when law and order breaks, only then. But then everything is not corruption. In why only in those states which are not government controlled by them?
right.
In one case in Tamil Nadu, the courts have gone so heavily against the governor that he will not take a call. Control of minister lies with the chief minister. If tomorrow Prime Minister, if the Supreme Court says Rajnath Singh suspended, can he say this? He can only ask the chief minister, the Prime Minister, bring focus that was the problem created by this minister. Leave it to the Prime Minister to take a call.
Yes, sir. Right. Yes, sir.
So the position is the law in the law and the content. When the digital rule says you should dispose of file quickly, it applies to government also.
Yes, sir. After all, CM is the elected person and governor is appointed. So he should have more.
If he has a question, he should ask question quickly, raise questions and let the government answer.
Yes, sir.
In the rule is that he can ask question once, second time it goes to assembly, he can't ask the question then. Does the rule apply to parliament, isn't it? The president can send a bill only once. Second
Yes,
time
sir.
voted again, president can't. President has to agree.
Yes, sir.
So parliamentary procedures are set out.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
all the best.
Any,
Bye
okay,
bye.
sir. Any suggestions particularly?
No, you are fine. You just prepare what I said, different
Okay.
areas.
Okay, sir.
You read quite good about Bhuj. You learned something more about. I think you've done well so far. You know your work. In
Yes, sir.
other areas,
Related to my work, what in depth, I can't tell much about the working of the department.
that they know
So,
most of them.
yes, yes,
But
sir. So, what kind
what
of
is under
questions
oath
do you
only? No.
expect?
What under oath you can see. But what you cover not to tell is lie in the jurisdiction of human rights. Then the name of secrecy that these things have been done.
Yes, sir. So, should be I speak when asking me question. I can't take a side in these two, human rights
So
versus.
you can say that yes, intelligence work is a must for this, but we must be very careful before something privacy is entered in person and a new situation created where there is a discord.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
all the best. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.